Hello, and welcome back to Mind World, the podcast where we explore mental tools to help you navigate life with clarity, balance, and intention. Together, we are building a toolkit for growth, resilience, and purpose, one concept at a time. Today, we are diving into the iterative cycles of feedback loops mental model, a mindset that emphasizes learning and growth through small, consistent improvements. This approach is a cornerstone for personal development and is used in fields ranging from software development to wellness. So, how can we harness it in our life? Let's find out. But first, let's start with mindfulness. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly. Fill your lung with air and feel it when the air comes out. Now, let's step into today's episode with curiosity and openness. Iterative cycles and feedback loops operate on a simple principle. Progress is built on small adjustments over time. This model isn't about massive, certain transformations, but about learning, adapting, and evolving step by step, layer by layer. Imagine learning to ride a bike. You start by wobbling, maybe falling, but you make small adjustments over time with feedback from your body's balance and the handlebars. You get better. Life works much the same way. Let's unpack how you can apply this mental model in your daily life. Step 1. Start small. No one builds a masterpiece in a day. Focus on a small area you would like to improve, a habit, a skill, or even a relationship. For example, if you want to incorporate mindfulness into your routine, start with just 1 minute of deep breathing each day. Step 2. Seek feedback. And there are two main approaches to getting feedback. The first one is a direct approach, which is asking. From the previous example, if you want to practice more meditation in your routine, you can simply ask how to implement it, whether it's going to be Googling or asking any person with expert in this area. Another approach is an indirect one, which is noticing. Maybe you try meditation for a week and notice that your breathing exercises are more effective at night than in the morning. You can also combine the scientist mental model from episode 3 to help you apply this approach as well. So, seeking feedback is crucial because it is your guide for refinement and a magic of iterative cycles or the loop. Pay close attention to what works and what doesn't will be essentially helpful for you in this step. And the next step is adapt and adjust. Use what you learn to make adjustments. In our example, you might move your mindfulness practice to evenings. The goal isn't to get it perfect immediately, but to evolve gradually. And the last step is reflect and repeat. Reflection is the bridge between feedback and growth. Take time to evaluate your progress, what's working, what could be improved, and then repeat the cycle with these insights in mind. Now, let's bring this concept to life with a real-world scenario. Suppose you are trying to build a strong long-distance relationship, but this often challenges partners to stay positive, supportive, and authentic while managing physical separation and limited interaction. Here's how the iterative loop mental model can help you navigate these challenges effectively. Start by focusing on one small, actionable step to strengthen your connection. For instance, commit to sending a thoughtful daily message such as meaningful updates, an affirmation, or a shared memory. Small, consistent gesture create a foundation of care and presence. Next, seek feedback from your partner to ensure your action resonate with them. Ask open-ended questions like, what makes you feel most supported? Or is there something more I can do to make you feel closer? This invite that positive and foster mutual understanding. You can also apply indirect approach for seeking feedback by noticing what kind of action you made and your partner responded positively. Use the feedback to adapt your approach. If your partner values spontaneous moment, plan occasional surprises like a heartfelt letter or a virtual movie night. If they prefer structured communication, set aside regular times for video calls. Flexibilities allow your support to remain genuine and effective. And finally, take time to reflect on your efforts. Evaluate how these changes impact your relationship by asking yourself and your partner, are we feeling more connected? What is working well? Use the insight to refine your approach and repeat the cycles. By starting small, value feedback, and adapting based on reflection, you can navigate the complexity of a long distance relationship with intentionality and authenticity, create a bond that thrives despite the mile. To wrap up, the beauty of feedback loops is that they are forgiving and endlessly adaptable. They allow you to embrace imperfection while striving for improvement. Each iteration is a step forward, no matter how small. Thank you for spending time with me today on Mind World. If this episode resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts by sharing your story of how you've used feedback loops to grow in your own life. And don't forget to check out my True Journal. It is the perfect companion for tracking your reflection and iterations. Until next time, stay curious, stay iterative, and remember, growth is a journey, not a destination.